Is the gamification of science education using immersive technology just another set of buzzwords that have no real impact on student engagement and learning? For a moment, imagine what your science classes would have been like if you were able to soar through the universe or jump on a red blood cell to learn. Would your school experience, maybe even your life, turn out differently? The need to increase student engagement is not a new problem, nor a problem of a single demographic or nation. Students disengage from their classes, especially in the sciences, when they perceive the content to be too hard. Studies suggest that disengagement is really a direct predictor of future poor academic performance. Many have blamed this disengagement on the educational community, stating that teachers need to move from a sage on the stage to more of a guide on the side. But how exactly can that really be most effectively done? Gamification in its simplest form is anytime video game elements are used to improve user experience, in this case students, and increase engagement in a non-game environment. Gamification became so attractive across multiple sectors because of its potential to increase innovation, strengthen engagement, and change perceptions. If serious games, those that are deliberately created for education as opposed to pure entertainment, are to truly have impact on deep learning, a more immersive approach must be taken. The more that we engage our senses and our minds, the better the content will stick with us for the long haul. And immersive technology can help make that happen. Immersive technology is a collective term that will be used to refer to technology that may be augmented reality, virtual reality, or mixed reality that allows to communicate information and really more deeply engage the user. What separates immersive technology formats from other forms of media is its attempt to create a multi-sensory, visceral experience for the user with the ultimate goal of eliciting a deeper emotional engagement far beyond what could be done in more traditional formats. One of the key elements in student disengagement is the perception of content difficulty, not the actual level of difficulty. In immersive learning, students are generally presented with choices that have distinct consequences. This more active role-playing can result in optimal engagement and occasionally even allowing the user to enter into a flow state. When we apply the lens of self-determination theory, immersive experiences allow students to feel a level of autonomy and competence, which is essential for them to feel motivated to continue in the face of challenges, which are very, very common in science education. The experiences provided by immersive technology and immersive learning could dramatically increase student confidence and be able to engage a much wider range of learners. Across all learning verticals, both in traditional classrooms and professional learning, the demand for immersive content continues to help facilitate faster content retention and deeper engagement through cognitive complex immersive challenges. When we dive deeper into the aspects of optimal engagement through gamification and immersive technology, you start to find a few distinct theories and frameworks at play. Those include the theory of gamified instructional design, classic conditional theories of learning, transportation theory, presence, and flow. Although these theories and frameworks are aspects of an immersive experience, they do not all occur simultaneously and, in terms of flow, may not occur at all. When optimal engagement is achieved, the student is actively participating in the co-creation of the work, not just a passive consumer. This can result in the evoking of an emotional response that is self-motivated, creating discussions and deeper learning. In order to engage in flow, the student will need to be self-motivated, not just motivated by the instructor. Motivation is intrinsically tied to needs, and the self-determination theory states there are three major universal psychological needs: autonomy, competence, and social connection. If gamified immersive education platforms are designed with flow as a central focus, then there is an increased possibility that all three of these psychological needs could be met. This is in contrast to the traditional lecture model that may serve the desire to be competent, but rarely serves a desire for autonomy or social connection. In order for that flow state to be achieved in a science education game, there needs to be a level of enjoyment somewhat equal to that of a non-educational game. This relationship between the player and the game needs to be pleasurable and rewarding for the student to get into that flow state. Serious play can be an effective tool for providing the conditions needed for students to enter into that flow state, including interest, concentration, enjoyment, and immersion. Serious game designers should focus on challenges and engagement with the ability to be agile for a player's skill level. By applying the principles of serious games and gamification to immersive technology, the gap between perceiving I can and I can't can be dramatically minimized, resulting in increased engagement and academic achievement.